Aloha! I'm doing my video for Legibility and I'm going to be talking about fonts and the different properties of fonts and the things that we should be thinking about when we're dealing with them when we're using fonts. So the things that I'm going to be talking about is healthy strokes. I'm going to be talking about the X height, apertures and open counters, ascenders and descenders, and serif versus sans serif. So firstly, strokes. So strokes are weak strokes are the diagonal lines in letters. So that is this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here, and it's also right here as well. So these are called weak strokes. And healthy strokes is this one right here. So these are the thick lines. So these are the weak strokes and healthy strokes. Weak are diagonals, healthy are the thick ones. So next we have the X height. So the X height is the height of the letter X in the font face. So here we have the letter X, and this height of it is what's called the X height. And we measure our fonts compared to this X height. So we're going to go next on to talking about apertures and open counters. So firstly, the open counter is called the partially enclosed spaces of HM or N negative space. So it's this space right under here, under there, and right here. So it's not closed off, it's open. And so next we have the closed counters, and this is the enclosed or circular or curved white space of some letters such as D, O, and B. So in here it's circular, it's round, and it's closed off. It's open space, but it's been closed off. So these are apertures and open counters. So next what we're going to talk about is ascenders and descenders. Okay, firstly, ascenders is the part of a lowercase letter that is taller than the font's X height. So here we have L. So remember our X height here. So all of these, so the L and the B are higher than the X height, so we call these ascenders. And so next we have descenders, which is the portion of a letter that extends below the baseline of a font. So you can see the fonts follow this dotted pattern. So the J and the Y have fallen beneath this baseline, so we call these descenders. Alright, and so lastly, we're going to be talking about serif versus sans serif. And the main differences is serif has the decorative details on the end of some strokes that create a letter or symbol. So these are right here on the S, and it's also on the R and the F as well. So these are accents, and they're also on the bottom of those letters as well. And this is what separates serif from sans serif. So sans serif is just pretty much means without serifs. So it's without those accented details on the letters. That is the main difference. So these are some of the things that we need to think about when we're going to be using fonts in web design, and we're going to be thinking about which ones to use. These are really good things to think about and to take into consideration. So that's my video for this unit. Thank you.